Hi, Kanwar.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome to Urban Asian. It's so good to finally be chatting to you.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. So let's dive straight in. And I want to know
Yeah.
from you, Sachin, your portrayal of Sachin received a lot of praise from both the critics and the audience. And I personally feel one of the things that makes your performance so complete is that you're able to tap into his, unsaid, those raw emotions of him. So how do you sink in so deeply into Sachin's psychology?
Well, I think that's my job as an actor, and I think that's pretty much what an actor has to do, uh, and just not come say the lines, not feel anything, and go home. Um, me, my work is worship, and if I have an unsatisfactory day at work, it's bothersome. So I like to get deep into every scene that I do. And also, I think somewhere the reason why I said yes to this show and this character was because of this very fact that he has so many layers
Yeah,
and so many variations as one person and so much of baggage, but um, he lives his life. So, those moments where his childhood comes in front of him, the lack of love that he's gotten from his mother, that comes in front of him. Um, cut to the side of him, cut to how important suddenly Siley is for him. So, when you delve into so many emotions in a day through the script, back to back, you need to be well aware of what the character must be going through and what the character must be thinking.
yeah,
If you just do a scene for the heck of doing it, it shows on screen. And I do not believe in that process.
yeah,
My process as an actor is very instinctive. It's very on the spot. I don't over prep for my scenes ever. I just let my natural emotions come out, and I think that is the reason why people think that I'm not acting. I'm just being. Because
mhm.
honestly, I'm just being. I'm not thinking, ki, oh, I'm going to take two steps on the right, then I'm going to take three steps on the left. I'll stand like this. I'll say this. I just let go of my body and let go of my at that point. It's just me picking character and trying to feel the emotions and just say it how I would say it. So I think
Yeah,
that's my trick, and that I like it to be natural.
yeah. Just adding on to that, of course, Sachin's story is pretty much the story of the common man or even the common woman, you may
Yeah,
say. So
yeah.
how do you make sure that, there's this relatability factor between you and the audience?
You got to think like them, right? When I do a scene, or when I'm reading a scene, I need to think that okay, if I'm the viewer and if I'm watching a particular show or some content, how would I like to see it? Is this what I'd like to see, or
Mhm.
is this what I'd not like to see? So there are
Yeah,
certain thin lines, like Sachin sometimes also gives it back to his mother and also is sarcastic with her or
mhm.
doesn't take shit from her as well.
Mhm.
But there is a thin line between being rude, between
Yeah,
being sarcastic, and between disrespecting your mother.
mhm.
Sachin doesn't disrespect his mother.
Yeah,
He gives it back. He's sarcastic. He will never
mhm.
disrespect.
Yeah,
So there are these thin lines that you need to balance as a performer that needs
mhm.
to hit the right chord with the audience. Because if I'm disrespecting my mother, Sachin will not get the sympathy of the audience. They'll be
Yeah,
like, "Oh, he's a douchebag. He is a
mhm.
piece of shit. He deserves this." The
Mhm.
perception will instantly change if I just do two things wrong, right? So
Yeah,
that is where the layering comes in place. He will not. So that is where I have to set boundaries as a performer because it's very important to understand the character as an actor first before serving it to the audience. And that is exactly what I've seen a lot of actors not doing, especially on television. Um, a lot of actors on television have the per day mentality that, come, make your money, go home. It's
Hmm.
okay, same scene, blah, blah, blah.
So you were talking about Sachin's relationship with Renuka, and that's one of the
Yeah.
angles that really makes the audience, pause and reflect. And I just wanted to know, like, what can we expect from this relationship? Like, how is it going to evolve over time? Because just last night, even we were seeing Sachin really wants the Tejas's shop to be named after her. He has so much of love
Yeah.
for her.
How did you
But,
like that episode though?
I really liked it. I mean, I think Tejas is, of course, really hilarious to watch. And I don't
Yeah.
know, like, we want to see if he's going to succeed or not. But then we know there's going to be a lot of humor there too. So an office chair is better than a park bench, I guess. So we'll have to see.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, See, I think as an audience, everyone wants Sachin to get that um, mother's love and mother's care and that that uh, piece of the puzzle that has been missing in his life.
Yeah.
Well, right? Some people go through it. Some people around us go through it. I have my
Yeah.
friends, um, very close ones who I know who have their mothers around them, but they're indifferent to one kid.
By playing Sachin, there's a lot of emotional sequences. You're doing driving scenes, you're doing a lot of action scenes also. So how do you take care and
Yeah.
maintain good physical and mental health, during this process?
Well, physical health is um, all about taking care of what I'm eating and what I'm not when I'm at work. Because honestly, in the last 2 months, I haven't quite done a lot of gymming. I have been missing out on my workouts because our shooting schedule has taken a huge hit, and we don't have a lot of bank of episodes. And currently, all through IPL, we are delivering 40 minutes of content, and that's quite a lot when you're doing a daily soap.
Yeah.
So, until Holi, we were around 22 minutes of episodes, and right now we are at 40 minutes. So
Mm.
that doubles it up, and the bank that you create goes into multiplication, and you end up losing
Yeah.
on a lot of episodes. So right now we are quite cut to cut. I'm shooting overtime almost every day, and so when you're cut to cut and when you're shooting like that, it's very important to maintain yourself and take care of whatever muscle you can hold with the right kind of food that you eat. Um, for me, it's very important to work out and go to the gym and have that outlet. And it's been quite frustrating since a month since I haven't been able to do it. Because by the time I pack up, I'm almost shutting my eyes. And I don't like to force myself or push my body to a limit where I can fall ill. So when my body and my mind gives me that sign to not overdo it, I don't overdo it. When I can even go to the gym at midnight. But of late, I am not able to do that because when I'm on set, I'm just non-stop in every scene and running from one unit to the other because we are simultaneously shooting 2 units every day. So if I'm required in one unit, I do my scene there. I'm running to the second unit. I'm doing my scene there. Then I'm back in the first unit. So it's quite tiresome, but no complaints because I enjoy working. I'm a workaholic. Um, but physicality is something that is also very important for me because you need to be well maintained. And especially, I just shot a scene recently in a Ganji in a West where I'm cleaning the car and Siley comes out and we have this romantic moment and
Mhm.
I am in a maroon vest. So a lot of fans message me, Are, you've become thin. Uh, good, but we like this. You look like an authentic taxi driver. We don't need muscles. We don't need
Mm.
cuttings and all of that. And I'm like, okay. But that is exactly what I did not like about myself. I lost
Yeah.
out on a lot of muscle because I haven't been actively working out and this and that, but people like it. Uh,
Mm.
so with Sachin, I need to be looking regular as I can. He's not someone who would pump iron and who needs to look ripped. Um, so with this character, it's going in my favor. Um, but I'm very super critical about myself. I'm very self-critical, and that's a problem. Um, I just like everything to be perfect when I'm doing something. So
Mm.
often it's not as perfect I would like it to be. Um, but it's okay. I think it's all in your head.
Yeah.
You need to sort yourself out mentally if you're feeling not 100% somewhere. That okay, if this is my routine and I'm not able to do that, what are the options? The
Mm.
option is eat well, sleep well, and feel well. I don't indulge in unwanted habits. I am not too high on drinking. I don't smoke. I eat healthy. I live a healthy lifestyle. I think that's important.
Yeah.
So that I think pretty much answers your question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your fans are always ready to celebrate your achievements. They put you up on Times Square again this year. You're basically like an extended part of their own families.
Yeah.
So how does this make you feel, all this love?
Where that's all that we work for, right? In our profession, and especially as an actor, um, love, adulation, making you feel and thinking that you're one of them, um, giving you the kind of love, treating you like family, taking the kind of effort that for me, and not only for me, even when there are any special occasions in the family, or say my mother's birthday, my father's birthday,
Mm.
my parents'
Okay, I can see you back now.
yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, um, it's a very special feeling when people take any kind of effort for you. As an actor, I think um, you work for these moments, for developing this kind of bond with your fans. Um, Even if it's those very handful of them who take an effort on every occasion in your life. Like there are these group of girls who go beyond what they should be doing for me, and I tell them
Mm.
every time, "Ki, please, I do not need any materialistic things, or I do not need any expensive gifts. It's just your love, and that's enough." Um, but when they go above and beyond their levels, and something like the Times Square thing that they've done even this year, they did it last year as well.
Yeah.
It's Emmy, Saima, and
Shraddha, I think.
Shraddha,
Yeah.
and all these girls. I know them by their name
Mm.
because I think two of them don't even stay here. My brother told me two of them stay in New York somewhere. And Shraddha, in fact, one of the fans, she had sent some hamper through this company, and then the person who'd come to deliver had to confirm it to her that Kanwar has received it.
Oh,
And
yes.
I
Yeah.
just took her phone and I video called Shraddha, and I
Yeah.
gave her a surprise. I was like, "Yeah, you deserve.
Yeah, I
I
saw
can
that.
do this the least for you." And I like to give it back to people, yeah, and
Mm.
people who are loving me. I so wish I could do a meet and greet every 6 months and have a huge crowd, but unfortunately, not everyone can travel and come.
Yeah, and then
But
us outside
that's
of
the reason
India
I,
missing out too.
yeah, and within India as well.
Mm.
I did it around 2 months back, and even here in Bombay, a lot of people couldn't come because they
Yeah.
had board exams. But for me to always match my schedule and the events as per how people can come is not possible because
Yeah.
my routine has to allow me. But the meet and greet also, I do that so that I can interact with people personally and make them also feel special and give them that moment that might be very, very special for them. It might make their day.
Yeah.
It might be a big deal for them. But it's a gesture from my side, and that's the least I can do. And as actors, we forget doing that for people who make us stars. Um,
Mm.
but I believe that in whatever capacity that I can, um, I should give it back to people. And that is exactly why I love what Shahrukh sir does every year for his fans on his birthday,
Yeah.
organizing a meet and greet, and his fan club is so huge.
Mm.
So I really wish I get there someday.
We're talking about your fans and how you like to host fan meets on your birthdays for them
Yeah, so
and interacting with them.
just like Shahrukh sir does it every year. I really
Yeah.
hope I make it that big in life, and I have that a big fan club in the future. I would love to do something like that every year and give it
Yeah.
back to people, because to interact with people, and especially people who day in and day out give me so much of love. So that matters to me a lot. And at the end of the day, I think as an actor, I'm in this profession to get that love from people, and that's my validation, right? If
Yeah.
people don't like me, and if I don't get that love, that means they don't approve of me as a good actor or as a star that they think of me. Um, and these kids and these set of people are really special,
I
yeah.
was saying, I don't know if you've seen some of my pieces, but one of the biggest joys about Udne Ki Aasha is the fact that it's broken so many norms and it still succeeds so well. I mean, it's top the charts as well. So how do you want to sum up this, whole journey of Udne Ki Aasha being the different one and then succeeding so well?
Well, it's reinstated my belief in the fact that good content works, and the fact that I don't want to just take up projects under the pressure of being unemployed when a show ends. That's been my pattern over the years, and that's the reason why I've done shows in intervals, probably one show a year. I don't like to back just come on screen for the heck of it. Um, because whenever I do a project, uh, uh, God has blessed me with enough. I make enough for myself to have the privilege and luxury to wait and take up a project rather than just hurrying into something I don't believe in.
Yeah.
Udne Ki Aasha was something that I took up after 4 5 months of Pandya Store ending,
Yeah.
and it was an honor and privilege for me that Star Network wanted me back on their channel, and they um, approached me with the show, and this was something I couldn't say no to. Um, uh, Also, I don't like to repeat myself as an actor, as a character.
Yeah.
I don't want to play the same things over and over again. And people had this notion from the first few promos that Udne Ki Aasha or Sachin is looking a lot like Shiva,
Yeah.
and it was difficult for me to initially convince them to just wait and watch, let the show begin.
Mhm.
Because initially, when the promos came out, I hadn't developed my look. It was too soon a shift
Yeah.
for me to make from one show to another.
Mm.
Also, because I was prepping for something else. But as the show began and as people dug deep into it, they saw what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that it's connected a chord. It struck a chord with the audiences. Viewers are loving it, and I've been able to mold myself so much into the character and give people exactly what I wanted. So it's reinstated the fact in me that good content will always work. Hard work never goes
Yeah.
waste. And when you plan things for yourself well, and when you take something up with belief and conviction, um, success and failure is not in my hands. I can only, as an actor, work hard on something,
Yeah.
believe in something, and try to give the audiences um, a different side of me every time I come
Mm.
on screen. And with every show that I do, I try to do that. Pandya was different. Udne Kya is different. Before that, I was doing another show on Star Plus, Ekast Hai CB.
Yeah.
That was different. I did Internet Wala Love. That was different. I did
Mhm.
PR Angrez. That was different.
Right.
I did Henna. That was different. Na Bole Tum was entirely different.
Yeah.
Then I also, in between, when I didn't get the kind of projects I wanted, I did a couple of episodics. with Pyar Tune Kya Kiya, I played a Sardar. I did Ye Hai Ashiki, I did
Yeah.
Halla Bol, I did these episodics, but they were bang on. Like they struck a,
Mm.
people have become my fans through these episodics also.
Mm.
Very few people know about this. Um, I've never wanted to do episodics, but I've only done these few ones which were popular with the youth because I like these stories.
Yeah.
Uh, I've always been a hungry actor, and it's taken a while for me to suffice my hunger, to really satisfy my hunger as an actor. And that's the reason, maybe compared to my peers, I've gradually climbed the ladder of success. I've not been a one show wonder, because
Yeah.
I'm here for the long run. I'm not here for the short run. I've never
Absolutely.
believed that my journey should be a short-lived one. I'm here to live, and I'm here to rule. And I want to rule, and I want to stay up there and keep climbing the ladder, and sit up on the ladder, not taking anything on my head, and proving it to the world, and proving it to the people that uh, success, and your journey can also be enjoyed, and can also um, be well received by staying humble and letting people know how grateful you are for what you're doing in life. Um, I never wanted to be the kind of uh, person and the kind of actor that I see around me. I see a
Yeah.
lot of people who are at the top, who become arrogant, who have this "I me myself" kind of thing. I've
Mm.
never had that for myself, and um, that comes from my journey, and I'm very
Mm.
proud of it. I've seen the highs, I've seen the lows, I've seen the sitting at home, I've seen uh, the super busy phase with Pandya, 3 years of doing that show almost, with Udne Aasha. But whenever you meet me, whenever my regular people meet me, they say, you've not changed. And I say, yeah, because why should I? I'm
Yeah.
here for the long run. I'm not here for the short run. There are so many actors who've come after me but became more famous than me, and they've disappeared. They're not doing any work. They're not
Mm.
doing the quality of work that they once had because of creating an image for themselves.
Yeah.
Um, and in spite of being so cautious of these things, a lot of people still believe that I'm arrogant. Insiders of the industry, when they meet me at parties, they're like, "Yeah, you're not." Choose to open up to a lot of people too soon.
Yeah.
So people have that perspective of me.
Yeah.
But I'm just a people's person. But it takes the right energy for me to hit the right chord with people. Um, so coming back to your question, um, you should always take success with a pinch of salt. Not get driven by it. Not
Mm.
get so smeared, so washed away by it that you lose the sense of reality. It's very
Yeah.
important to have a sense of reality that everything is a phase. Everything is a
Mm.
phase. Success is a
Yeah.
phase. Failure is a phase. And everything that goes up has to come down. But if you want to stay up there, that's a process. And I am in that process. Yeah, I am not here or there. I want to be there.
Yeah.
And that's the process. You need to be level headed for that. And that's exactly what I'm working on. And that's exactly how I've been. And I want to set an example to my fans, to the audiences, to the people
Mm.
that not everything has to go to your head.
Hmm. I think right now,
Yeah.
as you're speaking, like I'm just taking it all in. I'm probably gonna rewatch this interview again, and it's really inspiring. Like, yeah, I'm just really glad that I could have this conversation with you. I've been wanting to chat
Thank you.
with you right from Pandya store days, and
Yeah.
now it's finally happened in a very chaotic way, but it happened.
Yeah.
And thank you
Yeah.
so much for that. And keep entertaining us. Keep doing what you're
Thank
doing.
you.
Thank you for doing what you're
Thank you.
doing
Thank you.
and
Thank
keep
you, Nilesh.
inspiring us. And we love
Thank you.
Sachin. South Africa loves Sachin. USA loves Sachin.
Thank you.
UK loves Sachin. Everyone loves Sachin
I,
and
I
Udne
really
Aasha.
wish I really wish Urban Asia or anybody out there organizes something for the fans of Sachin, South Africa or whichever continent or country
Yeah.
watches us, I would love to come and meet my fans there. I think that would be something great. You should do something. We
Yeah.
should definitely work on something.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to. So thank you so much once again. And my apologies for all the interruptions during this
Thank you.
interview.
Thank you.
And thank you so much, Kanwar. It
No
really means a
problem.
lot.